What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 49 here on the Top 10 Tuesday series. Of course, I'm your host, Mood616. And yes, episode 49. And this week we're going to be talking about redneck / hillbilly horror films, or however you want to call them, backwoods. I didn't go specifically straight backwoods. I tried to pick films that, actually had, rednecks and hillbillies and stuff in them. But yeah, there's tons of films to choose from. I basically just made this list. I had a general idea of what I was going to do, and then I threw in a couple films that I just kind of thought of last second. I thought they'd be kind of cool to throw in. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this top 10 list. Number 10 is one I actually thought of last minute when I was doing this list, and it's called Resurrection County. This is, a very kind of typical film, or, typical storyline. It's just basically about a couple couples that, head out on a camping trip, and of course, it doesn't go so well for them when they get there because they run into some, redneck / hillbilly type people that don't like outsiders in their neighborhood or in their territory, so it goes really bad for them. Actually really enjoyable. This one I wasn't really expecting much from it, and it turned out to be really entertaining and good. So, yeah, why not throw it in the list? Resurrection County. I thought it was good. I'm sure you can find that one for super cheap. In at number 9 is the original I Spit on Your Grave. Of course, the dirtbag pieces of shit that rape Camille Keaton's character in this film. This movie has always been just such a gritty and grimy film to me. It's not one that I really like to watch over and over again. I've always stated I'm a really big fan of rape revenge films. I know that sounds terrible, but I like to watch these type of films because I find that the revenge is always the most justified revenge. Rape is just such a disgusting thing. But yeah, this one is just, I don't know, man. I've always really been drawn to the remake, or to the original, even though the remake is actually probably a better made film and even more enjoyable than this one. But there's just something, very kind of 70s and grimy grindhouse feel that this one has. It's just so enjoyable to watch. But I Spit on Your Grave, everyone knows about that one. Yeah, in at number 9. Number 8 is an Aussie flick called Storm Warning. If you've never heard of this one before, obviously it's from the director of Urban Legend, which is a pretty decent film. It hasn't aged so well, but yeah, Storm Warning is basically about this couple that kind of gets stranded, due to weather or whatever. They're doing some, I think, sailboating in these back area swamp type deal. Anyways, they kind of get caught up in the storm, and they take refuge at this place, which they think is going to be okay. And then, of course, there's some sadistic redneck fuckers there that fuck with them and shit. Yeah, this is really, really enjoyable, man. I won't give anything away if you've never seen this, but this is another film that I wasn't really expecting a whole lot going into, and it turned out to be so much better than I ever could have imagined. Some really good stuff in this one, especially with the female lead. She does a great job in this movie. She's very, very batshit awesome, and yeah, Storm Warning, I highly recommend that one. It's a good film. And at number 8, number 7 is Wrong Turn 2. Now, Wrong Turn 2 seems to have shown up on these Top 10 Tuesday lists a few times in a few different lists, but I've always stated this is my favorite one in the franchise. And yeah, backwoods, redneck hillbilly, almost inbred, horror film, I guess you want to call it. They're almost mutant-like characters, but yeah, we know the storyline with this one. But yeah, good shit. What's his name? Henry Rollins, fucking awesome. I love Henry Rollins, man. He's batshit awesome. But yeah, Wrong Turn 2. Talked about that one enough times. In at number 7. Number 6 is the horror comedy Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. The first time I've watched this movie, I fell in love with it. The characters are just so fucking likable, and it's just straight up funny. This movie is funny. There's some really good death scenes in this movie that, I mean, I'm sure everyone watching this video has seen this movie or seen this film before, but my favorite scene in this film has got to be the wood chipper one. It just, the way it happens, it just fucking makes me laugh so hard every time I watch this movie. It's really, really well executed. But yeah, super fun film. I think this one just works on all levels. But yeah, they're, your very typical redneck idiots, but awesome stuff. Really good stuff. That was number 6. Number 5 is the 1980 classic trauma classic, Mother's Day. What can I say, man? The possessive mother getting their her sons to do some real nasty shit to abductees, I guess you can call it. Man, this movie's just grimy and awesome. It's just, you know, it's not really like a very well made film at all, but I don't know, man. There's something about this film that just, it has so much fucking charm, man. So much charm. Of course, directed by Lloyd Kaufman's brother, Charles Kaufman. I'm sure everyone's seen Mother's Day. You know, honestly, I really do enjoy the remake too. The remake's completely different than this movie. Almost just, you know, remake in name only, but I mean, it has similar elements and stuff, but the remake's good. But this one right here is just a gritty, fucking awesome film. Real fun stuff. Mother's Day, number 5. Number 4 is Frontiers. I guess you could call this, you know, redneck, hillbilly. I don't know. You know, inbred, fucking screwed up family type bullshit. I don't know. But Frontiers, man. Batshit crazy film, man. The first time I watched this movie, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And because I was doing a series, I was reviewing all these After Dark Horror Fest films, and I came to this one, I was like, holy fuck. Crazy fun. Real gory, just awesomeness, man. This is a real crazy film, man. This chick, awesome. One of the, I guess, Fab 5 films, you want to call them. French Fab 5. Yeah, real fun stuff, man. Real good stuff. Kind of in the vein of, like, you know, in a way of like TCM and shit like that. It says the French answer to Hostel and Saw. I don't know, I guess. Whatever. But Frontiers, awesome film. Real good gore. Number 4. Number 3 is one of my favorite films of, I want to say this was 2013. Yeah, 2013 or 2013. Real good film, man. Real interesting storyline. Basically about a girl, you know, the short and long was about a girl that she lives in this kind of backwoods community with this real kind of culty family. Anyway, she finds out that she might be the next one to be sacrificed into this pit because she sees her face on this jug. And yeah, so now she's trying to escape and stuff. This is a really weird and odd, you know, strange film, but really fantastic. The first time I watched it, you know, I kind of finished it. I was like, I need to watch this again. So I watched it, and it's just really good. This is a really good film. If you've never seen Jugface, check it out. It just has that, you know, that real redneck, grimy kind of backwoods feel to it, with a really twisted and weird storyline, but really original. That's one of the coolest things about this film. It's super original and different and really well acted. So, Jugface, good film. Number 3. In at number 2 is most definitely not a horror film, but it has some of the most, you know, memorable redneck scenes in it, you know, of all time, which is Deliverance. You know, this is probably a movie I should upgrade. Yeah, I'm still rocking a fucking snapper case here. But yeah, everyone knows Deliverance, man. It's just such an awesome film, man. With this just brutal redneck rape scene in it that just doesn't go too well for these guys. But yeah, Deliverance, we all know about that film. And of course, in at number 1, this is probably no surprise, and it is the perfect 10 out of 10, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, they're a redneck family, you know, hillbillies. Why not? Texas Chainsaw Massacre in at number 1. Don't need to say anything more about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's classic. It's Tobe Hooper's masterpiece. I could watch this film all the time. It's just such an amazing film. But yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre number 1. And that is going to do it for this week's Redneck Hillbilly episode of Top 10 Tuesdays. Yeah, like I always say, make sure to sub everyone down below and watch their videos. I'll leave all the links down below. Hopefully I remember. Sometimes I don't. But yeah, here I'll do a quick little recap. Resurrection County, number 10. I Spit on Your Grave. Storm Warning. Wrong Turn 2. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Mother's Day. Frontiers. Jugface. Highly recommend this film. It's just really awesome and kind of overlooked, I guess. Deliverance, and of course Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Or Texas Chainsaw Massacre in at number 1, not number 2. And yeah, that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. I'll see you next week in episode 50. Getting vastly approaching a whole year of doing these, you know, Top 10 Tuesday episodes. Really fun stuff. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.